If you were to become Tolstoy's private secretary, you would be given a great gift. We have a lot to do if we are to get his work to the people.
So glad you're here.
I sneeze sometimes when I get nervous.
I believe that wealth corrupts us all.
It's a keystone of the movement.
Oh, God, I know all about the movement.
I want you to keep a diary. Anything the Countess says. The survival of our movement depends upon it.
I cannot stand by while they steal my children's inheritance. You all think he's Christ, don't you? What? He thinks he's Christ.
So, James, I love the fact that your wife was on this with you, but she didn't play a love interest. So did you have, like, love scene rules?
No, we just kind of, you know, you do your job and we both get that, and we've been doing it for ages, you know, so, and we've actually worked with each other before, so.
When was the first time that you worked together?
We did a TV show called Shameless for 2 years, and yeah, we had lots of stuff to do in that and with other people, and you know, it's just part of the gig, isn't it?
Now, speaking of Shameless, did you know that 50 Cent is a big fan of that
50
series?
Cent is a fan of Shameless? Wow. No way. I'm utterly shocked. Wow. I didn't know that.
What were your memories of doing that series? That was sort of like the first thing you've done, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't the first thing I did, but it was one of the things that, I don't know, it was a big hit back home anyway. My memories of doing it, it was kind of manic. It was one of the most manic jobs I've ever been on, and very anarchic and just kind of all over the shop, really. But also lots of kids. We had about 7 kids that our characters were meant to be looking after, and, you know, by sort of life imitating art, it felt like that sometimes as well in real life, and it was lovely. Those kids were fantastic, and now they're not kids, any of them. They're all adults, and they're all massive and amazingly talented. I saw one of the twins actually on TV the other day. I was blown away by how great it was, and it's just really sad to see them go, no, you won't sit in my knee anymore, because it would be really weird. You know? Now,
back to The Last Station. Did you find that being of Scottish descent, that you sort of had any kind of, not, you know, like, related to the Russian aspect?
Not that I was aware of in any way, but however I did learn that of all the Tolstoyan communities and communes that were around the world, the highest number outside of Russia was in Scotland. So something about Tolstoy connected deeply with the Scottish people. And so hopefully at a kind of DNA level, at least, I maybe had some connection to the film that I wasn't even aware I was using. But I don't know anything. I'm not conscious of any of it.
Now, getting back to Anne-Marie, I understand she's set to play your wife in the Ian Flemming film. Is this true?
I'm not attached to doing an Ian Flemming film.
How did these rumors get started?
I have no idea. Somebody put it on the internet or said it to a journalist or something like that, and I don't know how it's taken off. But it's weird how people say, how people just confirm stuff without actually asking you. It's not that I think it's a bad script. I've read it. I think it's a really good script. Just haven't spoken to those producers, and I haven't attached myself to it.
You know, Sean Connery thinks he's a snob.
Who?
Ian Flemming.
Ian Flemming? I know, what I've read about him, he could be snobbish, I think, but I don't know if I'd call him a snob.
But you are doing I'm With Cancer, the Seth Rogen film.
Yes, I am. Yeah, start that in February.
Wow.
Anna Kendrick's just signed on to do it as well, which is fantastic. She's
and
great.
that's true, she's doing it.
Yeah, that's actually a truth-ism.
So how are you going to make a film about cancer funny?
I don't know. We made the film about a dying Russian author funny, so I think this will be easy. Also, I'd say, like this film, like The Last Station, I'd say it's very funny at times, but I wouldn't call it a comedy. It's a dramatic story that happens to be very funny at times, and very sad at times, and very interesting at times, and probably infuriating at times as well. So, I don't know, I think life is funny, and life has cancer in it, so that's how we'll make it funny.
All right, thank you.
Cheers.
You too, I hope you feel better.
I hope I do, man.
I have a little gift for you. It's a diary. It's write what you see around you. What you see. You've been keeping something from me.
Have I? Tolstoy does not approve of sexual relations, I know this. This would not be a problem with me. I'm a vegetarian. I am celibate.
The Countess is too interested in making a profit from your work.
How dare! You're all plotting against me in my own house!
They have a whole life together. Why do you have to deny that?
You've become a victim of her romantic nonsense.